up, my friends? What's up, my friends? It's Monday. It is a new moon. New moon in Gemini. I actually feel amazing today. You have been warned. I'll just say that. You've been warned. Thank you guys so much for all the well wishes with the stupid jaw tooth stupid thing. Yeah, I actually today feel like myself, and I'm ready to hit it. Are you guys ready to hit it? Are you? Yeah. I pulled out a deck tonight that I'm going to use after Reiki, but I wanted to say, just so you guys know, I have pulled out the asshole deck. I used it the other day for something and realized I haven't used it in a long time. So we're going to use the asshole deck tonight. But anyway, in the meantime, we're going to do a full Reiki session. And like I said, I feel pretty good. So y'all have been warned. Between Reiki and Zodiacs this evening, I'm going to make a couple of announcements. There are some cool things going on. Nothing big, huge. Nothing big, huge. So don't stress. But something, well, kind of cool. Anyway, I digress. Just like always, you guys can do these first few hand positions with me. Or you can just sit and enjoy and relax. And my only requirement is that you take a deep breath every time I say deep breath, okay? The other thing is this. I am going to go through the rules real quickly. I know that there are not a lot of people in here right now, but that's fine. Don't be a jerk. Don't be creepy. We don't talk about politics in here. We don't talk about other creators in here, especially in a negative light. And don't come in and try to co-read or promote yourself. My moderators are under a strict no tolerance policy this evening. Just because the hate has ramped up and I don't understand, nor do I care, nor do I have time. So those are the rules. If you can't follow them, you know how to go away. Let's get with it. Yeah? Yeah. I think we need to turn that up a little bit. Yeah. Ready? Deep breath. Deep breath. Deep breath. Deep breath. Deep breath. Deep breath. Work on the root chakra first. So I want you to just focus on your feet. Literally the middle of your foot. You know, the part that everybody is ticklish in? That part. I want you to focus on that part. And I want you to just breathe. That's it. I see a lot of you guys are I'm getting notifications of this is the first gift they've sent you, the first rose they've sent. I love you for that. Thank you so much. We're going to go through these kind of quickly, okay? I don't feel like everybody is super ungrounded this week, so we're not going to work on the root very much. Let's work on the sacral. Yes? Yes. The answer is yes. Are we ready for the solar plexus? Just out of curiosity, how many of you guys have had upset stomachs this weekend with all of the changes going on astrologically in the universe and all that stuff? How many of y'all have had like some severe anxiety? You've been over worrying, you've been nauseated, you haven't wanted to eat? Just, you know, just saying. All right. I just want you to focus right here. I want you to focus on your stomach, okay? Breathe for a minute before we move on to the heart. Just breathe for a minute, all right? Just a second. Now we're going to do the heart chakra. You ready? Breathe. Big breath. For the throat chakra? Yeah? Are ya? I want you to swallow if you can. I know it's hard when somebody tells you to. Are we ready for the third eye? I'm going to be really easy with the third eye because of the astrological stuff going on this week. Because this is a new moon and everybody's intuition is already through the roof. So I want to be, I don't mean to roll my eyes, but I did. I didn't mean to be like, ugh, but I did. It happened. It is what it is. All right, ready? We're just going to turn it slightly, okay? I just want you to breathe. Did I surprise you? Thank you guys for all the followers, all the likes, all the new subscribers. I appreciate each one of you guys. Ready for the crown? Are you ready for the crown? I just want you to breathe for a minute. That's it. Just breathe. I'm going to do this one slow, okay? Normally I go really fast, but we're not. Because it's a new moon. We're going to work one side and then the other. And while I'm doing that, we're gonna do this side over here first, this side of your screen first. And I want you to just focus on this side of your body, okay? Have you been having this ear ringing too much? Has this eye been hurting? Have you had a weird headache over here? I want you to focus just on one side of your body, okay? That's it. That's it. Now we're going to do the other side. You ready? Just put them together. I feel like the paid players aren't really playing like they should. Now, since this is a new moon, just doing it now. Since this is a new moon, what are you letting go of? What are you letting go of? Little, big, all of it. What are you letting go of? I want you guys to look at the chat while people are typing in what it is they're letting go of, okay? I want you to pay attention to what it is that they're putting in there. And I want you to see how many people are in the exact same boat that you are. All of the things that you're letting go of, I want them right here, right there. You're not going to hurt me. You're not going to overwhelm me. You're not going to overpower me. I've been doing this way too damn long. That all needs to go right there. All of it. Okay? All of it. And I want you to take a big breath. Now, I noticed how many of you guys are putting shit in the chat. I noticed how many of you guys are putting all of the shit that's been weighing you down, and that's exactly what it is. It's fucking shit, right? It's all shit, right? I want you to use that shit. I want you to take all that shit. We're going to transmute it. I want you to breathe. All that shit. It's now energy. That's it. How many of you guys have been feeling like all of this shit that's been weighing you down needs to go away, right? Okay. It doesn't really need to just go away. The overwhelming aspect of it needs to go away. But the rest of it is energy. All of that is energy. Anger is energy. Happiness, energy. Sadness, energy. Love, energy. It's all energy. All of it. So if I just took it and I cleansed it, and I'm going to give it back to you as something blank that you can program to do whatever it is you need it to do, what are you going to do with it? What are you going to do with it? We're not doing any slow stuff today. What are you going to do with it? What are you doing with it? It's blank. It's a blank slate. What are you doing with it? If it's a blank canvas, it's a blank little box of energy. Now what are you doing with it? That's how I want you to look at every single Monday night session with me from now on. Because if you choose to hold on to that limiting behavior, if you choose to hold on to it, then you're just keeping that energy in a shitty state, right? Right? Well, now that it's new, now that it's clean, now that it's a beautiful box of gorgeous, clean energy, it's up to you what you turn it into. And you don't have to be, that toxic positivity shit, but you also don't have to let it turn back into exactly what it was, do you? Do you? I'm just saying what I'm saying. Are you breathing? Transmutation is alchemy. It really is. It's the plain and simple, purest form of alchemy. Taking negative bullshit and turning it into something else, turning it into something fantastic. How many times have you guys had somebody say something really shitty to you, right? And that right there was a driving factor in you moving forward. That right there was a driving factor in you doing something amazing. How many times you took that anger, you took that shitty comment, you took whatever that was that happened, and you used it as fuel. Am I right? So what's stopping you from taking all of the shit that you have been holding on to and turning it into something else? Are you breathing? Woo! Gotta love it when the sleeves come down. So you know how I have like a favorite thing that we do in the chat where you just put what you needed to hear at your lowest? What if we put in the chat the thing that makes you the happiest? What makes you happy? And I don't care if it's clean socks. Or ice cream. And I want you guys to look at how much alike you all are. Breathe. Big breath. How many of you guys are looking in the chat and you see what somebody else put as the thing that makes them happy and you're like, oh yeah, I like that too? How many? How many of you guys looked in the chat and went, yeah, I like that too? Yeah? Now I want to do this because I want you guys to see how close together you actually are. We're going to fast forward past this one because we have to go to Bloodfest because this one right here is just too slow. But what I want you guys to do, I want to know where you're at. I want to know what state, what country, etc. I want to know where you're at. And I want you to look at how many people are in the same state you are. Australia. Wow, Romania. Y'all came out hitting hard with like where everybody is. Mexico. Hola, ¿cómo estás? I love that I have so many people in Canada. I love you. I will be moving not too far from the Canadian border. I might actually get to come visit finally. Oh, I see a lot of Australia this evening. A lot of Brazil. Oh, hi, Ireland. I actually have cousins on the southwest coast of Ireland. I found out I have a ton. Breathe. Uruguay. Russia, welcome. I think it's been a long time since I had someone from Russia. Hello. I don't know how to say hello in Russian. I apologize. I will learn. Breathing. Hello in Georgia and Poland. I'm gonna have to learn to say hi in a lot of languages. Did I see Thailand? In Northern Ireland and Trinidad and England. Philippines. Everybody from everywhere. Now that we're getting close to 1,000 people in here, and my hair is doing its shit. Now that we're getting all close to 1,000 people in here, I think now's a good time to do my favorite part. If you guys are new, you don't know what my favorite part is, that is just putting something in the chat that you needed to hear at your lowest, or that you feel like someone needs to hear, or you're just your lucky number. Are you breathing? Are you breathing? Breathe. This sleeve right here is just pissing me all the way off. All the way off. I'm going to go through this song and then we're going to start reading the zodiacs. Big breath. I love this part. It's my favorite part. That was adorable. Thank you. Are you breathing? Said I was going to do that last song, and then we're going to start reading for the zodiacs. But I want to remind you guys of how much you actually matter before you all start skedaddling and running off. I want to remind you guys how much you actually matter. If it wasn't for you, someone wouldn't smile every time a certain song came on the radio. If it wasn't for you, someone wouldn't have a favorite t-shirt or a favorite coffee cup, or they wouldn't look at a sticker on their laptop and remember that one time. If it wasn't for you, there would be somebody out there that wouldn't be here. I want you to think about that. I know that a lot of you guys think that you don't matter. You think that you're just one in a sea of, millions and millions and billions of people and souls, but you're not. You are, but you're not. If every single person that made up the group of humans as a whole was gone, we wouldn't have anything, would we? And I want you to think of the moments of your life like this. You will never have that moment again. You will never have that moment again. Right now, there are 1,000 people in this room, and there are a couple hundred over on YouTube. You will never, ever be in this same spot with these people from all over the world ever again. This is a once-in-a-lifetime moment. And if you look at your life like that, if you look at your life and the fact that every single moment will never, ever be again. You cannot repeat any single moment ever. It's all a once-in-a-lifetime moment. What would you do with those moments? If you knew that the day you woke up, tomorrow, today, Friday, next week, every single day that you woke up, that day was full of once-in-a-lifetime moments, what would you do? What would you do? What would you do with those once-in-a-lifetime moments to make your life different? What would you do? The reason that I wanted to start off this Reiki session with asking you guys what you were letting go of and teaching you a little bit of how to transmute that is because everybody forgets that everything is just energy. And so every time those traumas, every time those words, every time that moment, that thing, that whatever it was that's weighing on you in here or wherever it's weighing on you, every time that pops up and tells you you're not good enough or, you failed at this, every time that little shitty ass energy pops up, I want you to pull that little energy out and I want you to squish it in your little hand. And then when you open it up, I want you to take that energy and I want you to use it in something else. Every time those little shitty ass comments in your head pop up that say that you're not good enough, that you can't do this, I want you to remember that time that someone said, "Oh, I'll bet you can't do that." And you said, "Fucking watch me." I want you to remember that moment. Because all that little voice in your head is doing is telling you that you can't do something. And that's self-defeatist shit. And you don't need that. Because that's not who you are. Because you are a badass mamma jamma. And when somebody tells you that you can't do something, you fucking do it 3 times just to prove them wrong. Am I right? I don't care what zodiac sign you are. I don't care what generation you are. When someone tells you that you can't do something, how do you feel about that? Is that okay? Is that cool? You can't do it. Right? I don't know about y'all, but that makes me want to do it even more. You guys are way more powerful than you give yourself credit for. You are way more powerful than you ever would realize. You are way more powerful than anybody that's ever going to tell you you can't do something. Start acting like it. Pull your big kid pants up and let's go. Let's go. All right. So I promised you guys a little bit of an announcement. I was trying to figure out, a lot of people have been asking again about apprenticeships and about private appointments and so on. And unfortunately, I don't have the time to do private appointments, but I have something to mix the two of those together. Are you ready? Starting in June, and every single month, this will be a thing. Every single month, there will be a 4-week boot camp class. 4 weeks. This is not just a you come to class once a week thing. You have to make sure that you are ready for this. There's one that's going to be in the morning during the week, and then there's one in the evening, so that way you guys can come to one of them, okay? The beginner class is $66. That covers all 4 classes. These classes are not, let me teach you about the moon. These are spell work, bitches. The first class is all about protection and warding. The second one, we go through manifestation and money. We go through love and fertility, and we go through baneful workings. I'm going to teach you how to do those things. Well, YouTube, you get to see me check my sugar. I figured that's what was happening. All right. I had to check my sugar. My sorry. Y'all want to learn? Y'all want to know how to be a powerful ass bitch? You guys want to know how to do the things? Most of you guys have taken my mentorship programs. Now let's learn how to apply it. So, you guys can start signing up for that. It is not part of the blue plan. No, this is more of an intensive thing. And let me say this before you guys all start to sign up. You will need to be in the classes. So pick one that you can be in. You will have homework. You will also get a private report from me giving you kind of an evaluation on where I think your talents lie. Are you more talented with protection? Are you more talented with love workings? Are you more talented with baneful shit? I will give you a thing. And I will let you know like where I recommend that you put some more work, that you do some more learning and so on. In July, I will start advanced ones. You do have to take the beginner before you take the advanced. That's the way things are. I'm sorry. Crackers! All right. Capricorns, are we ready? If y'all have never watched me read for the Zodiac, first of all, I'm going to apologize that I'm eating crackers. But I think that is my sign that I need a chocolate malt. I think that's my sign. Anyway. I start with Capricorn and go all the way around the horn because in my mind, 1 is where you start. So, we start with Capricorn. We go all the way around. We ready? Hades. Waterproof. And resistance. Okay, Capricorns. Equality. Wisdom. Inevitability, waterproof, and resistance. Let me just say this. Those of y'all that aren't Capricorns, if you need some advice this week, call your Capricorn friend. If you have a situation that you've got to handle tactfully, but you still need like full-on Hulk energy, Tommy Shelby energy, you need full-on badass Mama Jamma energy, call your Capricorn friend. First of all, Capricorns, you start off with Hades. And what I love about this card, what I love about Hades is this. This is wisdom. This is inevitability. This is equality. This is the leveling the playing field. Capricorns, this week, you are quietly powerful. And here's the thing. Let me tell you guys this. When a Capricorn gets quiet, that's when you should be checking to see what they're doing. When a Capricorn gets quiet, that's when you should be looking around and starting to cover your ass. When a Capricorn gets quiet, it's because they're planning out their strategy. When a Capricorn gets quiet, they are planning out the battlefield. Capricorn, there are going to be some things that pop up this week of, oh, so-and-so said this. Or, somebody at work's trying to throw you under the bus. Or whatever the fuck it is. That's fine. Because you know what? You literally are waterproof this week. All of that shit, just let it roll off your back. Don't engage. Don't acknowledge. For the most part, Capricorns don't. They usually just sit there and they kind of make a mental note of what you said and how you said it because they're probably going to use it against you later on. But Capricorns, Let it roll off your back. Let it roll off your back. Put it in your little file. Put it in your little fuck you file up there, Capricorns, and wait. Because all of the stuff that's going to come rolling at you this week is going to hit someone else. You ever heard the saying, shit rolls downhill? My grandparents used to say that. Shit rolls downhill. I'm just saying. Caps, I'm not saying you're bulletproof this week, but you're waterproof this week. So when people come at you and they're like, oh, you know, so-and-so said this, or I heard this, or a coworker tries to throw you under the bus, just let it be. Because what I love as well is that this follows the Hades card. Now, I do want to talk about this, okay, Caps? This is the resistance card. Now, notice you have the waterproof card, meaning shit's going to roll off your back. But let's talk about this resistance card. The goals and the that finish line that you're heading towards, Capricorns, there's going to be a little resistance this week, okay? Whether it's maybe a setback with something. No Capricorn likes a setback because Capricorns have everything planned out. No Capricorn likes a setback, so I love that some of you guys are like, no, take that back, bitch. Sorry, don't shoot me. Don't shoot the messenger. There's going to be a little resistance this week. Expect it. Just expect it, okay? And that way, I'm giving you your cheat here, Capricorns. So when this pops up, then you already know it's coming. You already know it's coming. Don't react. Okay? Don't react. Because I have the feeling, after seeing this waterproof card, I have the feeling that this resistance is popping up either because someone is trying to get a rise out of you, because they're trying to derail you, because they're doing it on purpose. Does that make sense, Capricorns? So don't react. Don't react. Just say, okay, cool. Give a very quick, short thank you, whatever it is you need to say. Because if you have never, ever looked at Hades, you should, Capricorns. He's actually a very decent god for you guys to have this week. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. A lot of people, especially, you know, older millennials, Gen X, etc., we think of Hades from the Hercules movie, you know, where he's hot-headed and blah, blah, blah. That's not really Hades at all. Capricorns, you are planning some shit. You are planning some shit. The other thing I want to say is this. There's a part in the movie Tombstone that I absolutely love. And it's where Wyatt Earp is standing outside, right? And it's bright sunlight, and the lady gets out of the stagecoach with the other performer and with Billy Zane, you know, and they're looking down there, and she's talking about how handsome he is. And he said, he makes a comment about, you know, that he's watching everybody like a hawk, that, you know, his eyes are closed by the sun, but they're sharp as a hawk. Capricorns, that's you this week. That's you this week. You are seeing every little thing this week, Capricorns. So if you have a problem, if you have something going on, for those of you guys that aren't Capricorns, you call your Capricorn friend and listen to them, because they're seeing all the little details about everything. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Stones for Capricorns. I am actually going to say obsidian. Obsidian and quartz. Obsidian and quartz. And you are the hawk this week, Capricorns. I'm sorry. You're the hawk this week. Nothing is getting by you. All right, Aquarius. Are we ready? The answer is yes. on Wednesday, I'm filming an episode of The Haunted Vanity for those of you guys that are subscribers. If you guys watched last week, then you know that I've had door slamming here and stuff like that. I have a feeling that this episode on Wednesday is going to be interesting. We'll see. We'll see. The Leper King, bravery, self-discipline, and faith, balance, and memory. Aquarius, this is a good fucking week for you. This is a good week for you. A very powerful week for you. This card right here is all about inner power. It's all about personal power, bravery, self-discipline, having faith in yourself. What I love about this is, Aquarius, I feel like it's almost like I feel like y'all have had this nasty ass boulder on your back for a couple of weeks now. 2 to 3 weeks. And it's been kind of weighing you down. You've been kind of doing this, right? Like just bending over. Oh, I popped my back. That felt great. But this week, you guys are powerful. You guys are standing up straight. People are like, did you get taller? You just feel like a powerful fucking fuck this week. Like, I don't know how else to say it. Whatever your idea of power is, whether it's some big Viking warrior, whether it's Iron Man, whether it's, I don't know. Whatever your idea of power is, Aquarius, strength, a heroic strength figure, that is what you are. That is who you are this week. Use that. Use that. Use it to your advantage. Because I know that the last couple of weeks, y'all have had some just, I don't want to say insane readings, because that's not it. It's like everything has just been kind of in a, like y'all are the hamster in the ball and somebody kicked the ball. Does that make sense? You're the hamster in the ball and someone keeps batting the ball back and forth. Not this week, though. This week, you are in charge of the ball. This week, you pulled yourself out of the ball and the bitches that kicked it are in the ball. I also love that you feel balanced as fuck this week, Aquarius. You feel like you are on solid ground. Your footing is solid. You know exactly where you're going and why you're going there. And there is nothing more powerful than a determined Aquarius. I'm not going to lie. My sister is one. And when she's determined to do something, like, it's going to happen. Aquarius and the Capricorns are like that, man. You tell one of them that they can't do something, and they might really think about it for a minute. But if you get a determined Aquarius that is ready to change the fucking world, you are not stopping them. And that's where you are this week, Aquarius. It's like the pendulum has swung back this way. It's been over here in the, I have no energy, I'm tired, I feel like shit, I don't want to do nothing, I just suck. Like, you've been over here in this energy, and now the pendulum is swinging back here into this badass Aquarius, I will punch you straight in the throat type of energy. This one's interesting. This is the memory card, Aquarius. And what I love about this is there's going to be a lot of things this week that pop up that remind you of very powerful times in your life. Whether it's a picture, whether it's a memory on Facebook, whatever it is. There's a lot of different things that just pop up that remind you of very powerful times in your life. And I don't want to hear, I swear, I don't want to hear a single Aquarius go, we never felt powerful. Liar. Liar, liar, pants on fire, sitting on a telephone wire. Liar. Every one of us has had at least one moment in life where you felt powerful. those pop up for you this week, Aquarius. I am here for all of it, because not only is it going to help you to pull that pendulum back up into balance, but it's going to help you with this self-discipline on setting what it is that you need to do to move forward. Every one of you Aquariuses, this lets me know right here that every one of you Aquariuses has had some kind of weird shift this weekend. I think this new moon was really, really good for you. Also because it's in an air sign. And you've really been doing a lot of inner clean out work up here in the noggin. You've been getting rid of some shit. You've been unpacking some shit. You've been taking the time to go, you know what? That is not worth my time, but this is. And this will get me to my goal faster than that. Like, y'all have been doing this really interesting self-assessment. I'm here for it, Aquarius. And you need to be here for it too. Have a little self-discipline. Have a little faith. And y'all are just going to have a great week. Y'all are having a great week. Nobody can fuck that up for you. Don't let them. Stones for Aquarius. Garnet. Garnet and Amethyst. Garnet and Amethyst. Amethyst came to my mind first, and I was like, no. But yeah. Yeah. All right. Where's my lovely Pisces at? Where's my little fishes? Y'all want to pull out all the anchor cards? Of course we do. All right. Here we go, Pisceans. The Traveler. Restlessness, independence, and appraisal. Trickery. And Night. Y'all have the Keeper of the Crossroads. Oh, Aquarius animal. I'm so sorry. Y'all are the black bear. I'm sorry, Aquarius. Thank you, Christine. Thank you for being my Aquarius adult. Y'all are the black bear. Y'all have the Keeper of the Crossroads. And then you have fucking Trickery. And then you have Night. Now, we don't have feral Pisces. But we sure as shit have ornery ass Pisces this week. Dare I say we have evil Pisces this week? Pisces. Just from one witchy person to another. The new moon is my favorite time to do some baneful workings. The new moon is my favorite time to do some shit and some stuff. The new moon is my favorite time to make sure that what goes around comes around. And apparently you embody all of that energy this week, Pisces. I'm just saying what I'm saying. The Keeper of the Crossroads is a really, really powerful card because this is restlessness. This is also a big, big independence. And you, Pisces, swing wildly from super independent to super dependent. And you know you do. You know you do. This week is the super independent. So if you have a Pisces in your life, just know that they're going to be independent this week. They're going to piss you off. They're going to do shit without you. They're going to eat all the things. They're going to go wherever the fuck they want to go. They're not going to listen to anybody's, I don't know. I don't want to say point of view because that's not right. Because I think you Pisces would seriously, y'all would hurt your own feelings if you thought that you didn't listen to one of your friends or loved ones or whatever. But y'all sure don't give a shit this week. Y'all sure don't give a shit this week. So if you have a Pisces in your life, just know they don't give a shit. They don't give two shits. If you look over and your Pisces is grinning for no reason, just know they're planning some shit. If you come home and your Pisces has a whole bunch of jars in the sink that's being washed out, just know they're about to do some shit. If you come home and your Pisces has 5 candles lit on the counter, just know they're doing some shit and you probably don't want to know about it. Pisces, if it's raining where you are, you better grab some of that new moon rainwater because that's amazing shit for some trickery. You Pisces are ornery shits this week. I'm just going to say it. You're ornery shits this week. Like I said, it's not feral because it's planned. It's planned. If y'all need some help with a baneful working this week, call your Pisces friend. If you need to know what ingredients you should use, call your Pisces friend because even if they don't know, they know. Don't be surprised if they say you got some dog shit. Don't be surprised. If you don't want to hear all of the crazy ass ingredients that your Pisces friend is going to come up with, don't call them. But Pisces, you are on point with your baneful workings this week. I'm just saying, embrace this new moon energy and just roll with it, Pisces. Because I know that y'all get taken advantage of way too fucking much, and I'm here for it. I'm here for you, slinging back some bullshit to people that have been taking advantage of you. I will say this, because this is the keeper of the crossroads, go leave you a nice little offering at a crossroads somewhere. Leave a different way than you came in. Don't leave the same way. Don't look back. Don't look in your rearview mirror. Just take it and take a nice little offering out there. You don't even have to say anything. You don't even have to say anything. You don't have to ask for anything. Just take an offering. That's all you got to do. That's all you got to do. Stones for Pisces. Selenite. Did you guys know that every stone has a baneful property as well as good properties? So selenite. And then Jasper. Animal's a little harder for you this week. No, it's not. You're the blue jay. You're the blue jay. You'll go steal somebody's egg babies in a heartbeat and look pretty while you're doing it. That's you this week, Pisces. That was fucked up, wasn't it? But that's what came out of my face. All right. All right. Aries, you tried to do the same thing. You wanted 5 anchor cards. Here we go, Aries. The matriarch. Rejection, opportunities, consequences, isolation, and cashing. Ooh, we have Hermit Aries this week. We have Hermit Aries this week. I don't know what I think about that because, oh, the Capricorns are kind of like that too. I was going to say Aries are not quiet. And when Aries want a hermit, it's because they're planning some shit. And y'all literally have the cashing card. Y'all have the matriarch, which is rejection, opportunities, and consequences. Now, it's not the rejection part that we're focused on here. It's the opportunities part. I do want you to think about the consequences though, okay, Aries? I do want you to think about the consequences. Listen to me. Every action has a consequence. Every action has an equal and opposite reaction, okay? Science class, 3rd grade, yeah? But I want you guys to think about the opportunities this week, because you guys are full on in hermit mode. Full on in hermit mode. Which means you're planning some shit, Aries. Which means you're planning some shit. And you know what, Aries, if you haven't watched my astrological forecast for this week, and I'll have that up on YouTube shortly, then you need to. You need to. Because there's some stuff going on with Jupiter this week that I'm just saying. I'm just saying what I'm saying. This caching card is really interesting. This is a good week, Aries, for you to start putting some stuff back that no one knows about. Whether it's money, whether it's toilet paper, whatever it is. Trust your gut, Aries. If your gut says, hey, you need to put that in the back of the closet so no one sees it. If your gut says, you know, you need to throw a $100 bill, you know, in the tin cup in the bathroom so nobody finds it. Whatever it is, you need to put some stuff, just cash some shit. Okay? Not cash like C-A-S-H. You need to be storing some shit, Aries. What I find very interesting about this, Aries, is this, it's not so much like an ornery feel to it, but it's like a preparation feel. This is like you getting all of the supplies ready before you go into battle. If you're taking an army into battle, you have to know how you're going to feed them. How are you going to outfit them? How are you going to give them armor and weapons and so on, right? Right? So that is what this week is, Aries. This is you figuring out, all right, this is the armor I'm going to use. These are the weapons I'm going to stock my army with. And I am going to put this stuff back, you know, in storage and savings and whatever. So that way I can feed the army with it later. Okay? Preparing for war is 100% right. That is the feeling that I get this week, Aries. Preparing for war. But you're excited about it. You're excited about it. You're excited about it. I don't know what to think about that. An Aries being excited to prepare for war. I don't know what to think about that. But I'm here for it. Stones for Aries. Lapis and blue apatite. Lapis and blue apatite. Because blue apatite, among the other things, is attuned to the future. And it can help with manifestation. Lapis is going to remind you of how fucking amazing you are. Gemini. Woo! Happy new moon in Gemini. And happy you throwing cards at me. And of course, you have to have 3 cards. You can't just have 2 cards. I don't know why I keep forgetting the animal tonight. Aries, you're the owl. Aries, you're the owl. Did I skip Taurus again? As many Taurus mods as I have, and my best friend's a Taurus, and I skip Taurus all the time. Well, I already drew for Gemini, and I already said that they were Gemini, and that's who I drew them for. So I'll be doing Gemini and then Taurus. And Tauruses, I love you. I love you. I love you. Don't be sending me dagger eyes, Taurus. You put the dagger eyes back. We're going to blame it on me needing food. You love me. Besides, it always works out in your favor, doesn't it, Taurus? Gemini, you have Hathor, which is culture, communication, party. You can't make this up. This is the play card. This goddess was known for the parties that she would throw. For the feasts that were thrown in her honor. This is not just a, let's go light some incense in the temple and, you know, put some flowers and shit. This is a full-on rave. And then you have play, Gemini. And then you have play. But then you wanted 2 cards and they came out sideways. Underneath, you have freedom. Interesting. And it's sideways. And then risk. I cannot believe I'm about to say what I'm about to say. This is going to be short and sweet, Gemini. This is not a week for you to take risks. This is not a week for you to be all independent. This is not a week for you to make a whole bunch of big decisions. This is not a week for you to try to really do anything except have a good time. Except have a good time. The universe is going to continually bring you opportunities this week for you to hang out with friends, for you to visit with friends, for you to go do stuff that you like to do. And yeah, you need to work. And yeah, you need to clean your house. And yeah, you need to feed the kids. And yeah. But this is kind of a screw off week for you, Gemini. It's also a week of you. I think that you guys have just been way too hard on yourself. I think y'all have been way too hard on yourself, and I think that you need a play week. You do. You need to make your inner child happy. You need to have some parties. You need to goof off. You need to play. You need to be stupid. You need to have fun. You need to color. Maybe throw eggs. Maybe not throw eggs. Eggs are too expensive. Maybe throw some water balloons. I don't know. But y'all need to go have some fun this week, Geminis. It's not a week for serious shit. That's why this stuff came out sideways. It's not a week for serious shit, Gemini. It's a week of hanging out. It's a week of play. It's a week of good times. So if you're down this week, if you find that you're just like, everything sucks, no, I don't want to do nothing, call your Gemini friend. Call your Gemini friend because they will fix it. They will be right over with a bottle of whatever and probably Cards Against Humanity, or they're ready to take you out to do something fun, or they're like, hey, you want to go do this? You want to just go throw rocks in the water at the lake? I don't know. But your Gemini friend is the life of the party this week. Your Gemini friend is the life of the party this week. So I'm just going to reiterate, Gemini, not the week for anything serious. No big decisions. No risk taking. Especially with partying. I have like a cracker stuck on my lip. I hate that shit. Say it with me, Gemini. No big decisions. No big decisions. I'm going to give you your animal first because as soon as I turned over the play card and everything, it just went bam. The dolphin. Geminis, y'all are the dolphin this week. Smart, communicative, and you like to just play all fucking day. Stones for Gemini. You know, rose quartz and Kambaba Jasper. Rose quartz and Kambaba Jasper. Now, Taurus. Now, Taurus. Woo, really, Taurus? Shit. Why you gotta be that way? Why you gotta be that way? I said I was sorry. I said I was sorry. Y'all just mean. Y'all just mean. Y'all just mean. You're mean. Every Taurus I've ever known is squishy. Y'all are. You are. You're this big bad meanie on the outside and squishy on the inside. Every one of you. And I love you. All right. Are we ready, Taurus? The Golden Empress. Did I not tell you that this always worked out in your favor when I skip you? Did I not tell you that, Taurus? Tell me I'm right. magnetism, potency, the best card in the fucking deck, the golden fucking empress. Did I not tell you that it always works out in your favor when I skip you? Did I not tell you? Mimicry and luck. Did I not tell you that this always works out in your favor, Taurus? This is literally the fucking luck card. How many of y'all are mad at me now? How many of y'all are mad at me for skipping you now, Taurus? Huh? How many of y'all were sitting there cussing me out a while ago? I can't believe you forgot me again. You were sitting there mouthing me, right? Yeah, how many of y'all are mad now? Show of hands, how many of y'all are mad now? Would you like me to redraw? Sorry, my inner Lurleen came out. Would you like me to redraw them cards? Because I can. Holy shit, Taurus. Y'all came out swinging. Potency, confidence, energy, magnetism. The best card in the whole fucking deck. Like, in my opinion, this is the best card in the whole Mausolea deck. This only comes with one warning. And that is, be careful what comes out of your face. Because if you, at any time this week, Taurus, say you're not good enough, that you feel like shit, that nothing good ever happens, if you say anything like that, this is the potency card. This is the potency card. I love that somebody just said, I would like to submit my formal apology at this time. We're friends. That was funny. Be careful what comes out of your face this week, Taurus. Be careful. Now, here's the other thing. This mimicry card is interesting because, Taurus, you know that person that you look up to the most? You know that person that you want to be like? That person, whether it's somebody you see, some actor or actress or an influencer or grandparents or boss, that one person that you look up to and you're like, I want to be that. That is who I want to be when I grow up. You know that person? You guys are literally emanating that this week. You're not doing it like to try to be like that person. You're emanating the qualities that you admire in that person. The mimicry is a good thing this week, Taurus. Whereas lately you've been beating yourself up. This week you're like, no, I'm going to fake it till I make it. And let's say that you want to be like your grandma, who was this insanely awesome, powerful woman, right? You want to be like her. You're emanating her this week. You're emanating the person that you look up to. Oh, and your lucky little shits. Oh, and your magnet. So start speaking that good luck into existence. You are pretty much going to be in the right place at the right time this week, Taurus. Like, there's no way around it. So if you're in some place and something bad happens, it's because you were supposed to be there. And I know you're like, whoa, bitch, back up. Why you say bad? Think about it. If you're always in the right place at the right time and something happens that can be considered bad, why is it that you were there? Were you there because you're the strong one in the room? Are you there because you know you're the only one that can hold everybody up? Are you there to catch everybody when they fall? Or are you there causing the problem to clean out the cash drawer? I mean, I don't know. Come on, that was funny. Laugh. Tauruses, everything that comes out of your mouth this week is manifestation. Be very careful what comes out of it. Be very careful what comes out of it. And at the same time, this is a fucking new moon, bitches, which means that y'all better start manifesting those goals. While you're going to sleep tonight, you better be saying them over and over and over and over. before you go get into bed, you better be looking in the mirror, doing the Stuart Smalley. And gosh darn it, people like you. Taurus, this is a fucking epic week for you. This is an epic week for you. I am going to say golden healer quartz or rutile, which is quartz with gold in it. It's pretty easy to find, believe it or not. It's gotten a lot cheaper here recently too. If you can't find that, then I'm going to say just regular quartz is going to be good. The other stone I'm going to give you is lapis, because y'all need to remember how fucking awesome you are, Taurus. Most of the time you're telling everybody else how awesome they are and forgetting that you're just as fucking awesome. And you 100% are the Raven this week, Taurus. 100%. You are the Raven. I almost gave you the Peacock, and I thought, no. All right. My little Cancer babies. Where's all my little Cancer babies? I wish those cards would just sit still. Y'all have Hawthorne as well. Okay. Night and battle. Okay, Cancers. Y'all have Hawthorne as well. And we literally just talked about her because she is the goddess of the party. She's the goddess of culture. She's the goddess of parties. Which, what's really funny is you Cancers are cracking me up. Every Cancer I've ever known, ooh, yawn number one. Every Cancer I've ever known loves to throw a good party. You do. You don't like to clean up afterwards, but you absolutely love get-togethers. I know some of you are like, I do not. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Every Cancer I have ever met, y'all are the life of the party. You come in with your little charming Cancer self, and you're just like, and everybody loves you. Everybody loves the Cancers. We do. Y'all are magnetic this week, Cancers. Be careful. Be careful. Because sometimes we know that leads to obsession, and we don't want people obsessed with us, right? But here's the thing, Cancers. Y'all are very, very dualistic this week. On the outside, you have this fun-loving, you have this fun-loving atmosphere. You have this fun-loving mask on. The party king, the party queen mask on this week. But underneath, this is night and battle. Underneath, y'all are preparing for some shit. Now, I don't know if this is something you have to deal with at work, if this is something personal, or if this is something you just feel on the horizon. I would not be surprised this week, Cancers, if the dreams are weird for you, if the dreams have a lot of messages in them. So pay very close attention, Cancers, okay? Pay very close attention to your dreams this week. Pay very close attention with how you feel when you wake up in the morning, Cancers, okay? Because a lot of times you may not remember your dreams, but maybe you wake up angry and all you really think about is, I know that I dreamed about something with a red shirt, and you get to work and your boss has a red shirt on. I mean, you see what I mean, Cancers? The nights this week are going to be very powerful for you. So, if like the Pisces, you wanted to do any baneful stuff, then that's the best time. Just saying, Cancers. I got something in my eye. You know, because when you're preparing for battle, you got to prepare in all the ways, right, Cancers? Right? Right? Come on, that's funny. So gather up your ingredients, Cancers. Gather up your ingredients. Gather everything up. You're preparing for battle. I have a feeling that this weekend is going to show you, tell you, present to you what this battle is going to be, okay? Whether it's work, whether it's family, whether it's personal shit, whatever this is, okay? This weekend is going to show it to you. I don't think that this weekend is going to be the battle, okay, Cancer? So don't think that. But, oh, this is going to suck because every one of you Cancers, when I say this, you're going to agree to it, but you're not going to do it. When the thing pops up this weekend, whether, like I said, whether it's work, personal, whatever it is, and you realize what the battle is going to be, and the little things, you know, the words or the peoples or whatever say something to you, you're going to want to react, but you can't react, Cancers. You're going to because you're a fucking Cancer, but you need to not react. I'm going to say it again. I know you're not going to listen to me, but Cancers, when you get the blueprints for the battle this weekend, don't react. Don't react. I love you, Cancers. Stones for Cancers. I am also going to give you Obsidian. Obsidian and Hematite. Obsidian and Hematite. Y'all, you know, the grizzly bear was my first choice. I was trying to decide between the grizzly and the polar bear. Y'all are the grizzly bear this week. Okay? I love you too. Y'all are the grizzly bear. All right. Where's my lovely, fiery little Leos at? Where's my lovely little Leos at? I made the mistake of turning the air conditioner off up here when I came up. Okay, Leos, we're not doing that. And I'm regretting my life choices right now. I just want you to know. I do have the ceiling fan on, but it's just not cutting it. Okay, Leos, you didn't want me to shuffle. That's fine. The Thinker. Knowledge, instruction, and reinvention. Now, I'm here for that. I'm here for that, Leos. Commitment and balance. Okay. Ooh, Leos, this is a powerful week for you. This is a powerful week for you. You have the Thinker, which is reinvention. That is the main aspect of this. Then you have commitment, and then you have balance. So, you know how, Leos, you've been beating yourself up for a hot minute that you can't do this. You can't go back to school. You can't get a better job. Everything sucks. The economy sucks. The world sucks. Everything sucks. You know how y'all get in that mode? You know how y'all get in that mode? I do, because I birthed 2 of you, and I raised 3 of you. So I know exactly what happens. Y'all get in this, you know, nobody likes me, everybody hates me mode. Yeah, that's where you've been. Not this week. Not this week. I would be willing to bet that if you didn't do it today, then it'll probably be tomorrow. You'll wake up in this fucking fantastic mood of everything is great. Everything is hunky-dory. I have the world at my feet. I am Leo, hear me roar, right? Right? Leos, this week you are all about fucking reinvention. This week you are all about, why am I yelling? Like I'm giving you some big old amazing pep talk. This week you are all about reinventing you. Not only that, but you are like, you make the decision and you are full on committed to it. You are committed to being the badass Leo you are, that you know you are in there. Don't you say that you're not, because you know you are. Y'all are conceited as all get out, and I love it because you're usually right. You're usually right. Every one of you guys that is married to a Leo, has a Leo kiddo, has a Leo sibling, whatever, you know exactly. You went like this, didn't you? Yeah. Yeah. You wake up with this new commitment to reinventing yourself. To reinventing yourself. What I love about that is you waking up with that commitment. It brings this balance back into your life. It's not so much the pendulum swinging over here. It's finally getting back into balance. I think that you guys have had the pendulum like this or like this for so long that you don't remember what the balance is in the middle. And it's going to feel a little odd to you at first this week. I'm not going to lie. It is. It's going to feel odd to you this week because you're going to be sitting there like, this is weird. Why is everything good this week? Why do I feel powerful and everything's good? Why? Because you Leos have had it so rough for so long, or it's been like way good and then way bad. Like you've had these extremes that when things are in balance this week, you're just like suspicious. And you have every right to be suspicious, but I don't believe anything bad is coming, Leos. Okay? I don't. I think that this is a fucking epic week for you. I think that this week is a week that for the first time in a very long time, you actually feel like you. I think that for the first time in a very long time, you feel powerful. You feel like your old Leo self. And I think that that is fucking fantastic. I'm here for all of it. I'm here for all of it, Leos. Every bit of it. It is going to be a great week. It's going to be a really, really good, powerful week for you, Leos. Okay? Stones for Leos. Can't have my hair in the front anymore. It's too much hair and it's hot. Stones for Leos. Tiger's eye. Tiger's eye. Any color of tiger's eye, actually. Yeah, any color of tiger's eye. I'm also going to say walnut jasper. Walnut jasper is really, really easy to find. Here it is. It looks like this. You literally can find it at Hobby Lobby. If you don't have a piece of walnut jasper, that is your assignment for this week. I actually don't care if you're a Leo or not, but if you're a Leo specifically, and when y'all look up what walnut jasper is for and you don't have a piece, you're going to be like, why do I not have a piece of this? Yeah, it's really pretty. It's really pretty. Very earthy. Animal for Leo. Let me not forget. You guys are the stallion. I almost gave you the lion, but y'all are the stallion this week. Y'all are the stallion this week. Yeah, walnut jasper is very inexpensive, and you can pretty much find it anywhere. It's very inexpensive. All right, my lovely Virgos. I've never said my lovely Virgos, I don't think. God damn, Virgos. Okay. Throwing shit at me. Throwing shit at me, Virgos. Y'all gotta throw shit. Actually, it's probably these cards, to be honest. I used them this weekend. I was on the phone and we were talking about some stuff and I was pulling some cards for some answers. And the reason I know the Virgos are like, bitch, you have our cards drawn. We don't want to hear your story. Just give us our cards. But I'm going to tell you why. Real quick, this deck is called the Asshole deck. So this is the Urban Crow Oracle. This is actually a first edition printing. I've had it since it came out. I got this as a gift for my birthday from someone, and a whole bunch of girls, we were all out at dinner and I opened it and they wanted me to pull cards. And this deck was straight up an asshole. But like that asshole that you know is right. So you couldn't really even be mad that it was being an asshole. So this is all, this has been nicknamed the asshole deck. And I almost said the anti-asshole deck. The asshole deck. The eternal servitor, hope, wandering, yearning, incompleteness. Then you have memory sideways, and then you have freedom. Okay, all right, all right. I'm not gonna lie, because at first Virgos, I was like, I can't have thinky Virgos. I cannot do thinky Virgos. I just can't. I can't do thinky Virgos. We do not have thinky Virgos, though. We have empowered Virgos. So I'm not worried about the yearning and the incompleteness here. The hope is the thing, okay? Then you have memory, which is sideways. Y'all threw this at me, and you threw it at me sideways. So it's you. It's you. And then you have freedom. Virgos. We're going to start in the middle. That stupid ass thing that's been weighing on your mind too much, that person from your past, that job from your past, that situation from your past, whatever the fuck it is, Virgo, that one little memory that has been sticking in here like the little cocklebur that's sticking in your socks and you can't ever fucking find it, that little thing, you know what I'm talking about? If you grew up in the South, you know what I'm talking about. That one little memory, Virgo, you're going to realize in the next couple of days that it no longer matters. You're going to realize either that person is going to pop up, or you're going to come across something that reminds you of that situation. Like something about it is going to pop up. And you're going to realize that A, you haven't thought about it in a very long time. Or B, it just doesn't fucking matter anymore. Like you react differently. And don't get me wrong, I know you Virgos, and I know you're going to be instantly proud of yourself. I didn't react. You're going to be instantly proud of yourself. We're all proud of you too, Virgos. But what I love about this is because this is the hope card. Y'all have either been yearning for this person back in your life, or you've been wanting to get back into this situation or back into this job or whatever it is, Virgos. You've been like obsessively obsessing over this thing. And you realize this week that that no longer matters. You don't care. It no longer matters. And not just you're saying you don't care just to be like, well, I don't care. Be cool. That's not it. You actually don't care. And when you realize that, all of that hope that you had misplaced in this memory, in this situation, comes flooding back. And I don't know if y'all have ever seen a Virgo that is empowered and hopeful and has goals and is ready to move forward. I don't know if y'all have ever seen a Virgo that has just got their freedom from something, but it is a powerful ass thing to watch. Virgos, this week, you realize that you are free from this fucking situation. You realize that you are free from that memory, from the thing holding you back, from that stone you've been carrying around your neck, whatever it is. You realize, Virgos, this week you are free and you get to move forward. Pure and simple. Stones for Virgos this week. Smoky quartz and hematite. Smoky quartz and hematite. And you guys are the buffalo this week. And I can't wait for you guys to look that up. What the spiritual meaning of the buffalo is, Virgos. I'm proud of you, Virgos. I'm happy for you. And this is a great fucking week. And this makes me... it makes me really excited for you. I am totally here for it. 100% here for it, Virgos. All right. Libras. Where's my lovely Libras? Well, hopefully y'all will pick just one card. You keep trying to draw like 3 or 4. And I just need one. Thank you. I love that the Libra's like, oh, okay, we're sorry. I love you, Libras. All right. Okay. Y'all redeemed yourself a little bit. I'm not going to lie. I got a little worried because y'all have the Queen of Shadows, which is wrath and instability and suspicion. And when I saw that and I thought, motherfuck, we have feral Libras, I almost walked off. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to lie. And then I saw self-interest and I thought, oh, Lord, because that's all we need is a self-absorbed Libra tribe this week. But then you have play. Explain yourselves, Libras. Y'all are all over the place. Libras, y'all are going to go from being angry as fuck to playful to being really self-absorbed to throwing shit again to, you know, sitting in the bathroom for 2 hours to, you know, playing. I mean, y'all are just all over the place this week, Libras. Y'all are all over the place this week. Your ADHD has ADHD and that has ADHD. So I don't even know what to say, Libras. I really don't. I don't even know what to say. Y'all are just everywhere this week. If y'all have Libras that are in your life, I don't know. Maybe get some Valium. I don't know, because it's going to be a week. I will say this, though. You guys need to know when your Libra lashes out at you, it's not because they're mad at you. It's just they don't even know why they're mad. Libras, when you lash out this week, just preemptively warn everybody. When you lash out this week, you're not even going to know why you're mad. Like, you're not even going to know why you're mad. And y'all are going to go from mad to literally like so playful and throwing things at people and still not know why you just had that mood swing. Oh, and then you're going to go into this like self-absorbed shit too. So there's that. Libras, I don't even know what to say. I don't even know what to say. You guys are like, if you looked up the definition of mood swing in the dictionary this week, it says Libra. That's it. Here's the thing, no, Libras. You can use this for good, not for evil, okay? I don't know how. No, I'm just kidding. You guys can use this for your benefit, okay? When that anger pops up, when you're mad and you don't know why you're mad, put that into something. Channel it into something, okay? Have you had a project that, you know, a report or something for work that you haven't wanted to sit down and do? Take that anger and turn it into angry typing. Sass always loves it when I'm angry typing. When I get mad and I'm like, oh, she's like, that's the best ASMR. Do the angry typing. Use that anger and channel it into energy to get something done, okay? The playfulness, use that to tackle something very light and easy and get that done. Do you see what I mean? You can take all of these different things and transmute them into what you need in that moment, Libra, okay? Okay. Because I don't know what else to say otherwise. Transmutation is a thing. I think that this is really funny because in the Reiki session earlier, I was like, all right, we're going to transmute this shit into something better. And now literally I'm telling the Libras, like, this is what you have to do. You have to transmute shit, Libras. Ready? Boom, you are a master at transmutation, Libras. You're a master. Because, oh my God, y'all are all over the place. Y'all are all over the place, Libras. I love you. I love you. You're all over the fucking place this week. In true Libra fashion. So it's just a normal Libra week. It's just a normal Libra week. You guys know I'm right. You guys know I'm right, right? Y'all are the circus and the monkeys. And the monkeys that fling feces. That's who you are this week, Libra. In fact, I think that's a good animal for you this week. Y'all are the monkey. Just monkey. Don't look up specific kind of monkey. Just monkey. Y'all are the monkey this week. Because you definitely fit the monkey mind. Stones for Libras this week. Fluorite, because you need all the focus. Fluorite and Aventurine. Fluorite and Aventurine. All right, Scorpios. Save us. Save us, Scorpios. Calm us back down. Now, that is probably something that's never been said to Scorpios, right? Calm us down, Scorpios. Scorpios, come be the adult. Okay, come on, that's funny. Funny, come on. I just told you to be the adult. You're letting me down here, Scorpio. I just told you that I needed you to save us, that I need you to come and be the adult. And this is what you pull up, the Queen of Shadows. And I shuffled the shit out of that deck. Okay. You have redeemed yourself this time. Yes, you have the Queen of Shadows, which is wrath and instability and suspicion. And an unstable Scorpio is something that the world does not need right now. But then you have soar, and then you have balance. So here's the thing, Scorpios, okay? You actually listened to me at the beginning of this Reiki session, didn't you? All of the anger, all of the pain, all of the betrayal, all of the just negative bullshit feelings that you have had lately have made you angry. As they should, Scorpios. I want to make sure that you know I 100% am validating that you should be angry. Because all of the bullshit that you've been dealing with, it's not fair. It's not fair. You have every right to be angry. It's valid, and you have every right to be angry and feel that anger. Okay? What I love, though, is that you guys were listening at the beginning of this Reiki session when we talked about transmuting and turning anger into fuel, turning anger into passion, turning anger into energy, right? Because then you have soar and then you have balance. A plane can't take off without fuel, right? A bird can't take off without energy, right? You can't go run a marathon without training, without the proper fuel, without the right equipment, right? So Scorpios, you're taking all of this anger and whatever it was that pinpointed it this last weekend, you're taking all of that shit and you're using it as fuel to push off and soar. You're using it as fuel to push yourself higher and higher and higher. You're using it to ensure that you get off the ground and away from all of this bullshit. So if you have a Scorpio in your life and this week they talk about making big changes, help them plan. Don't tell them no. Don't tell them that's dumb. Don't tell them anything that's going to discourage them. If you have a Scorpio in your life and they're like, hey, I want to do this. You know, I've really been thinking about all this stuff that has been keeping me down, all this stuff that, you know, like this situation or this person or whatever, when they want to sit down and talk about this and they say, hey, you know what? I want to go back to school, or I want a better job, or maybe we should move, or, you know, when they start talking about making a big change for the betterment of them and their path, help them plan. Help them plan. Say, okay, well, let's see what kind of things we need to do to get there. Make a list. Help them plan. If the Scorpio is actually coming to you to say, hey, I'm thinking about doing this, it's because A, they love you, and B, they value your opinion. Because they sure as shit don't need your approval to do the thing. Have you ever met a Scorpio? They don't need your approval to do the thing. So if they're coming to you with this thing saying, hey, I think I'm going to do this, encourage them. Because they're trying to take this anger and this pain and all this bullshit and transmute it into something fucking fantastic. And transmute it into something that is going to make them just powerful. More. The other thing is this, Scorpios. Whether you have somebody that's going to encourage you or not, find your balance this week, especially this weekend. Do something this coming weekend that's going to allow you to get back into balance. If you have been balls to the wall, go, 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 take the weekend off. Seriously. And if your boss calls and asks you to work, your spiritual advisor has told you that you need a break. If you have been a lazy Scorpio, then your spiritual advisor is telling you to get off your fucking ass and work. Use this weekend to get yourself back into balance, Scorpio. Especially in transmuting this and using this energy to do something amazing, you have to have some balance, okay? This is a week where if you need to go stand with your feet in the grass because you haven't been, if you need to get back to meditation, if you need to get back to running, if you, whatever it is, this is the week you do that, Scorpio, okay? Stones for Scorpios. I am also going to give you guys Walnut, Jasper, and I'm going to give you Onyx. Okay? Walnut, Jasper, and Onyx. I don't know why, but I'm giving you the Hippopotamus. Probably because they're like really, really docile until you get into their domain, and then they will fucking eat you. When I found out how many people a year die because of hippopotamuses, I was a little flabbergasted and scared at the same time. I'm just saying. All right. Where's my sweet little Sagittarius is at? As I see the number 444 in like 3 places on the screen. That's great. What's up, Sagittariuses? Where are you? Where are you? Well, I just want an anchor card. I don't like it when you throw things, Sagittarius. Man, it's so weird. I'm sitting here drawing these cards and I'm like, how am I already on Sagittarius? And then I'm like, did I skip somebody? I did, but I went back and did them. But I think because of that, my brain is like, something is wrong. I know y'all would let me know if I missed one, but my brain is like, I don't know what's going on right now. All right, we ready? The matriarch, rejection, opportunities, and consequences, growth, and distance. I like how I didn't mean to, but I played up using the asshole deck this week. And really, there weren't a lot of bad cards that came out of that deck. And there are some bad cards in there. There's not a lot of bad cards that came out of this deck. I am totally here for this. I almost said Scorpio Virgo. The fuck is even that? Sagittarius, which sounds nothing like Scorpio or Virgo. Sagittarius. My wonderful little archers, my wonderful little firebugs, y'all have the matriarch. And this is about opportunities. And you have growth, Sagittarius. And notice the colors are the same. And then you have distance. And notice how different that is from the other two. So let's talk about this. This is a week to make decisions as far as where you're going. My hair keeps catching. My hair has gotten so long that I keep sitting on it and stuff, and it's kind of bullshit. But I'm also not going to cut it. Anyway, Sagittarius. This is a week to look for opportunities. This is a week to look for growth. This is a week to make big decisions. This is a week for you to look around at your job and decide if you really want to ask for that promotion. If you really want to put in a job application at some other place. If you really want to start a business. If you want to sell a business. If you want to buy a house. If you want to sell a house. This is the week, Sagittarius, for you to do that. This is a week. This is a very powerful week for you. Your brain is on point. You are thinking very clearly. You're looking at your future. You're looking at growth. You're looking at what you need to do, the steps you need to take to get there. You've been listening. You've been listening, Sagittarius. I'm proud of you. This is a very, very powerful week for you. A very powerful week. This is a great week for you to make the decisions. Okay? If you've been wanting to go back to school, this is the week to do that. This is the week to get that in motion. You've been wanting to switch jobs? This is the week. I'm not kidding, Sagittarius. I can't say it enough. This is such a powerful week for you. This is such a powerful week for you. The distance card is interesting. Make big decisions this week. Make all of the things that you need to do all of the steps you need to do to start heading toward your goals, to start having that growth, to step out and do the things, okay? And then this weekend, I just want you to listen to me, okay? I want you to take a step back from it. Write everything down. Start making the decisions. Make a promise to yourself that you are going to grow, you're going to move forward, you're going to take the opportunities that come your way. And then this next weekend, I want you to take a step back from it. And I want you to look at all the ways, because sometimes we only see the things in front of us, right? And we don't see what's behind them. And before you really decide what path you want to go with this growth, you really do need to look and see all of the aspects, right? So let's say that this week let's say that you've been offered a promotion and you have to give your boss an answer this week. This is the week to take it. Take the promotion. But you want to know all of the angles of it as well. Okay? So this weekend, Sagittarius, take a step back. Take a step back and look at everything from every way around. Okay? This is a very powerful week for you, Sagittarius. I can't reiterate that enough. The universe has been bringing opportunities to you, and either you've been like letting them go over your head, or you've been a little nervous to grab them, but this is the week to do it. This is the week to do it. I'm just going to reiterate one more time. This is a very, 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 very powerful week, Sagittarius. All the fire in the universe is under your ass right now to do the things. Okay? But like I said, take a step back this weekend and look at everything around you. Look at everything around this growth, around the situation and everything. Get it, Sagittarius. Go get it. We can't wait to hear about it. We can't wait to hear about it. I'm just saying, Sagittarius. Stones for Sagittarius. This isn't a stone, but I want you to wear gold this week. Wear gold. That is a powerful, powerful metal. Gold and malachite. Those are going to be your powerhouse things this week. You know what? Y'all are the peacock. Y'all are the peacock. That's why I didn't give somebody else the peacock earlier that it fit as well. Y'all are the peacock this week, Sagittarius. You are the peacock this week. I am here for it. I'm here for it. And that actually does it for the Zodiacs this week. For Reiki this week, for Monday. There's an episode of The Haunted Vanity Wednesday morning. Watch me while you're at work or whatever. For those of you guys that are subscribers on TikTok or members on YouTube, you'll get to watch it live. And yeah. All right. Well, if I can ever figure out where my brain is, I will see